Fintech Australia and Tier 1 People present the 2022 People's Choice Awards. The Finnies Award, where the Australian fintech community gets to decide the winner. Make sure to join us on the 23rd of June 2022 in Melbourne for the industry's most prestigious awards event. HelpPay is a finalist in People's Choice Award Emerging Fintech of the Year 2022.
Hi, I'm Rowan, co-founder and Chief Customer Officer of HelpPay, and HelpPay is a social impact fintech to make helping easier.
Well, congratulations, Rowan, to you and everybody at HelpPay for making it to the People's Choice Award finals. This is the award that the fintech community gets to decide. How are you all feeling about making the finals?
We're so excited. We've only launched a couple of months ago, and to be recognised as a finalist in this category is just fantastic and exciting, and just a big good luck to all the other finalists and as well in every category. It's an exciting time for fintech in Australia.
Absolutely. And look, I mean, that's awesome that you've only been around a couple of months and you've made that kind of impact. Probably then a really good idea for us to talk a little bit about the problem that HelpPay is solving.
Yeah, look, HelpPay is a social impact fintech, and the problem we're trying to solve and the problem we're working on is making helping easier. Really quickly, we turn every bill in Australia into a unique digital link and unique payment page so that anyone with that link can help pay a little or a lot or all of someone else's bill, with the money going directly to the company, not a personal bank account. Wow. Any company in Australia already using BPay or that signs up to BPay is already integrated with our technology thanks to our integrations with BPay's APIs. And we're already delivering money on behalf of the helpers of our customers to companies in Australia. The big problems we solve really are three things. One is that people are missing bills in Australia and the toll that has on family and mental health. There are more than 700 million bills sent out in Australia every single year, and about 31% of people don't pay at least one of those bills on time every year. Obviously, that skews a little bit younger or people on lower incomes, but we know that 100% of households making $100,000 a year miss bills every single year. And this is before all of these cost of living increases we're seeing and are going to continue to experience for quite some time. In fact, in our research throughout late 2021, we found that more than 50% of a major telecommunication company's customers had already asked their family and friends to pay at least one of their bills that year. And those same customers told us that about 54% of them had asked for help from family and friends from energy companies or for bills with their energy company. Wow. In fact, there was even one energy company where 76% of their customers had asked for help paying their bill. And really, what missing bills does is it builds a huge amount of financial anxiety amongst people. We see financial anxiety being major drivers of alcohol consumption, tobacco consumption, substance consumption, and increases in gambling, and unfortunately family and domestic violence, because people are trying to either get away or get a quick win or take out their frustration to sort of with this problem that they have. The other thing that we're trying to solve is just way harder than it should be to ask family and friends for help and tell them exactly what you need help for. It's far too difficult for those same people to be able to seamlessly and easily help you. And so by turning a bill into a link, you're not sharing a lot of personally identifiable information. You're just sharing a simple link like any other link you would receive on, say, WhatsApp or Facebook or any other kind of messenger. And when you click on that link, it takes the person that can help you to a payment page to then pay some, $20, $30, $40 off a bill. You can be really generous and pay the whole bill if you like. Yeah. But what we hear again and again and again from people is that when something happens to a family member or a friend, the response is the same. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. What can I do to help?
Yeah.
And great intentions are great intentions, but how do you deliver on that?
Yeah.
And how does the person who need help make it really easy for you to go, that's how you need help. Righto, I can help with that. I'll put some money into, to help pay that electricity bill, to keep the lights on, to keep the kids warm and fed, and the oven running.
Yeah. How did the idea come about, Rowan?
Genuinely, it was born from a bunch of the co-founders and their friends sitting around a table talking about what was happening during life. They were all just caught up.
Yeah.
And they were sharing their experiences from what they were seeing in their companies or in their personal lives. One person had someone who had recently had a stroke. Another person had lost their job. And everyone's response was the same. Oh, I want to help that person. How can I? And this was, then we all went through lockdowns, and it just became really difficult to deliver. Maybe you normally take that person out for dinner, right? $50 dinner, bottle of wine. Hope you're okay. There, poor you. You'll be fine. But actually, what if you spent that same $50 just paying off someone's bill? Because I think that's the other really important thing of when you put money onto a bill, it's not just the money. You're buying time.
Yeah.
You're buying headspace. They're not getting calls from their company anymore to ask for payment. And the third problem we're solving is helping companies deliver on their corporate social responsibility goals and deliver a really positive social impact and delivering profit for purpose, because it just isn't good enough to deliver profit anymore. Companies want to deliver a profit for purpose. And customers being in debt, calling up, can I have an extension? It isn't great. There's limited tools and it's expensive. So this is just about getting money from where it is to where it's needed through family and friends to help people out.
Awesome. And what kind of reception have you had from corporates for the uptake of this?
It's been incredibly positive. Every single meeting has been incredibly positive. I can't talk about the partners that haven't come on board or in the process of coming on board, but we've been engaged and are engaging energy companies, insurance companies, higher education, you name it. People want to talk to us to understand how they can sort of unlock this social good for their customers and for their business.
So you've only been around for about 4 months, but how have you gone about kind of getting the business off the ground, hiring, all of this stuff that you kind of, mission critical to making a business work?
So look, we seeded the business ourselves and we conducted an initial pre-Series A capital raising round of $2.4 million. And we expect to raise and continue to raise capital approximately every 12 months to meet out our scaling objectives and perfect our tech stacks and open APIs. We have a small technology arm, or we've got a technology arm in Melbourne of about 40 people across product engineering, CX, and analysis. And we have a small but rapidly growing founder and sales and provider activation team and customer support team.
Wow.
A lot of our focus has also been on PR. Right. And a bit of social advertising. We've been really lucky that, the idea of a social impact fintech, someone trying to make the world better, has been very appealing to a lot of people. And we've also had some really great stories from our customers who've come on board really early to help us build out those case studies and provide us with some real life examples of how HelpPay has helped them.
Awesome. And so are you guys kind of live now and kind of active in the market, or is it still in beta phase?
No, we're absolutely live. Look, we're a tri-sided market company. We've got customers who need help, helpers who are providing that help, and businesses who are either live with us or engaging with us at the moment.
That sounds complex.
Well, it's no different than eBay or Amazon. You've got customers, you've got providers, you've got suppliers. No, but look, it's about pulling these things together and I think the part that actually makes it easy is we really are trying to make helping easier. We are trying to assist people in businesses in something that comes naturally to all of us. Help is a universal language and no one can do it alone. Everyone is looking after someone at some point in their life. And, every single senior executive, every single business owner we've spoken to, has a story about how they once were hit up by their niece or their nephew for a couple of $100 for their gas bill, and the next time they saw them, they had a new jacket or a new handbag or a new haircut, and they still needed that $200 for the gas bill. And what this really is just making sure that, yes, I love you, and yes, I want to take care of you, but I also really want to know that when I'm delivering that help, it is just seamlessly gone where it is, because it also saves a lot of time and effort for people. There's a lot of unspoken. Do I need to provide evidence? Do you need to ask me for evidence? What evidence do I give? All of that's taken away with this, 1 or 2 click end-to-end system. That, one of the proudest achievements I've experienced in doing HelpPay has been the stories of the people that have used HelpPay to make their lives better. We have had nurses who work in social services who tell us that, they see hundreds of families a week supporting their kids with addiction who they can't give them money to directly, but they want to make sure they're not sleeping rough. We have a woman who uses HelpPay because her husband's ill and can't work anymore, and she calls it a godsend. We met with a woman who unfortunately had suffered some pretty extreme domestic violence, and her ex-husband was able to find her multiple times and moved home 17 times in 9 years with 3 kids. And if we can have an impact, a positive impact, and allow her support network to better help her, from our point of view, job done.
Awesome. And we've seen some kind of, I guess, challenges around things like payday lending, which, even when they're done with the best intentions, can often create deeper problems for those people that actually need help. How have you gone about the actual distribution? So from a customer perspective, I would be embarrassed to go and send somebody a text saying, "Hey, can you help me out with my bill?" How do you go about that kind of initial and overcoming that initial kind of embarrassment for someone?
Yeah, it's a great question. There are some people who are embarrassed about it, and we are working out our literacy hubs to help people have the tools and the capability to do that. There's also the Bank of Mum and Dad is alive and well. And we also know, we also that, people will come together when they have a friend or a family member in need. We see HelpPay as part of that conversation, not replacing that conversation. And that's advice that we've received back from our users as well, that the text message with the HelpPay link is not something you send out of the blue. It's part of the conversation. The person signs on and says, okay, how can I help you with that? And a HelpPay link is sent. Right. Help can be done in a variety of ways. Even if you've only got $5 or $10 to help someone out with, there's another side of that helping, which is, you can then send that link on. And you see this all the time with the GoFundMes of the world. I'm passionate about this topic or this person. Here's the link. Go give money to it, guys. Come on. So the person that you've asked for help from, even if they've only got, let's say the bill's $120, but you've only got $5 to give. Well, what you can then do is then put that link however you like to share that message of support for your brother, your friend, your sister, etc.
Awesome. Now, I want to cover another really important part of any successful fintech, and that is the talent and the people. How on earth have you gone about hiring 40 people in a talent short market?
It's a challenge, right? So look, we've been very fortunate to be able to partner with an organization that has, been very gracious and flexible with their resources. So that's where
that's 40, an innovative
40
approach
comes from.
Yeah, that's an innovative approach.
And mainly it's because they believe in what we're doing. I have to say, there's just a belief there of the opportunity and the technology and what the social good that it really does do. We're giving away this tech platform for free at the moment. We want organizations to reach out to us and get involved. And it's that ethos that has helped people sort of buy into it and want to become a part of us.
Wow. So not only are you you're applying the same ethos to the business to actually build the platform. Wow. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
But look, it has been a really competitive market. Obviously, we'll be having things like, employee share option and ownership plans, ESOPs. But as a social enterprise, we also have a really flexible working day. It isn't 9 to 5. It isn't in a particular office. Get your job done, get the work done. We work around you and your family. It's a very understanding. We're sort of built out and developed and deployed during and peak, and then sort of whatever this version stage of COVID is that we're in at the moment. Post COVID now, I sort of hope we're there, and just sort of getting on with it. So it's really just very accepting of where we're all at in life. We are a purely digital business, so it's on us to also go hire from around Australia or around the world for the best talent.
Yeah.
And we don't ever mandate that staff come into an office X amount of days or hours a week. We organise the relevant regional get-togethers in real life when we need to. We bring people in, we'll fly them in, we'll do whatever we need to as we need to do it.
Yeah.
We've been very fortunate. It's been a great challenge, actually, and a fantastic opportunity to start a business without an office and then see what kind of culture and opportunities that is on us. Most businesses start with an office and then figure out how to use it. It used to be the something you have to have.
Yeah.
And then, okay, we're paying for it. How do we get people to come in? We don't have that as an issue. We've decided not to have an office. And again, we have great systems and collaboration tools that make this really easy. The HelpPay CEO, Andrew Ellett, is currently working out of Indonesia, working with businesses there to sort of get HelpPay into energy and mobile and ISPs there. We had a couple of calls already this morning. We'll talk over the weekend. It really is just about who you are and what you're doing, not where you are and when you are.
Awesome. Now, Rowan, we're coming to a close now, and this is your opportunity really to kind of pitch to the fintech community as to why they should consider voting for HelpPay. So when you're ready, go for your pitch.
Look, HelpPay isn't just another payments company. HelpPay is a fintech with a heart, and there isn't another HelpPay out there. We really are trying to make people's lives better. And when you want to help someone or you need a bit of help, we're just trying to make that whole process easier. So you can feel great. The person that gets the help can feel amazing. And by spreading the message, we'll get HelpPay into more businesses so that more people can be helped, particularly the vulnerable and those who've just fallen on a bit of hard luck and a bit of hard times. I hope I have your vote. Thanks.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you and the whole team at HelpPay, Rowan, and congratulations on, an amazing achievement of making it to this year's finals.
Thank you very much. And thank you for having us on. And again, good luck to all of FinTech, the Finnies finalists.
The People's Choice Award is brought to you by Tier 1 People, leaders in FinTech executive search. We'll help you launch, scale, and innovate by finding world-class people.